everyone, this is Jeannie Ellis, also known as Scrapbooking Mama. Today I want to share with you my May projects for Tsunami Rose Designs using the Kitten Memoirs digital kit. The first project that I did for this month was the altered cigar box. I don't know why I had to think there for a second, but I had to think what I did. It's an altered cigar box. It's something that my sister had given to me, so I decided that's what I was going to do for my first project. So the first thing that I did was gesso with white gesso all over, inside and out of the box. And then I started doing the decorating. I printed out papers of various sizes, and sometimes what I do is that I print out what I think I'm going to use, and then sometimes I have to add to it, or I may not use all of it. So it just depends on what I decide to do as I go along. First thing that I did was print out my layer on the top of paper, and then layers on the edges all the way around. I did 2 layers on the edges, more of a solid one, and then a smaller one for the middle. Now this background paper is something that I had in my stash, and it went really good with the inside of this mat here. I mean, it just really blended well. So I added that to it all the way around. And then I went ahead and used a word stencil and put some stencil texture paste inside that stencil and over here too. And then I added glitter onto it before I let it dry. So let's see if you can see that or not. See, you can see the words right there. There's some words, and they do have some glitter into it. And I thought that came out, helped accent it really well. So I did that first, and then I dried that with my heat gun. Then I added various sizes of ephemera all the way around. On the corner here underneath the flower, right here, and then there's one here, and then I've got some here, and just different places. And then I took this little kitty because I thought that would be a nice little focal point, and I blended some or glued some flowers on here because she had a little blue on her, so I thought that would look really cute to help bring out another color, just kind of give it a pop there. And then I just added lace and flower there and pearl trim all the way around here. And like I believe I already said, I added pearl trim on the outside too, all the way around. So I was really pleased with how it came out on the outside. Excuse me. Then open up the lid, and on the inside, I layered once again paper on the top inside, paper on the bottom and around all the edges, and then I added some silver glitter washi tape inside. Never glitters when you want it to on camera. And then on the top inside, before I go to the bottom here, is I did the same thing. I just decorated the different pieces to it. I even glittered my kitty cat there, and added some ephemera all the way around and added lace to it. And then I did a pocket up here. This is my little kitty cat, same image as what's on the front. And I added some little tags to it, and it can be like little journaling tags or little memory tags, or something for your kitty. I've got 3 of them in here. And let me put these back in so I don't lose them. Nothing goes in the way you want it to when you're on camera. If I'm off camera, it does just fine. So, the next thing is the bottom of the box. Like I said, I had decorated the bottom of it with some of the digital paper, but I added this little applique here that I got from one of my friends, and I just love this piece. It gives it more of a vintage look and feel to it. And what I like about these, if you want to, you can stain them too. But anyway, I thought that added to the papers, to the look of this paper. And then I made this big pocket and added tags to it. Got a few tags there. I decorated it with lace. I didn't do any decorating on the back, you know, because I think the papers speak for themselves big time. So I just added some lace to it, and that's all I did on the pocket. Let's see if I can get in there. And then I have a little pocket, little more like an envelope, not a pocket. But I used this little piece right here, and that's just adorable. And it's looking at that little butterfly. I thought it was so cute. Then I added a little doily on the back of it with some Velcro and some little tiny tags right here. Little mats rather than tags. They're so little I can't get a hold of them, I guess. But anyway, there's that one little ticket there. And then some other little mats, and they're kind of muted colors, and I thought they were really, really cute. And so I got that. And I believe that's it for this box here. So this is something that I'm going to use for my kitty memoirs, or unless I've got somebody who's had a little pet that passed away, you know, I might use it for that. But then my second project, I decided to do some artist trading cards, and I did a set of four, not three, but four, and they're 2.5 by 3.5 inches before I added my lace on the bottom. So anyway, here's number one. I call it number one. It's not necessarily number one. All of these were done in like a chipboard. It happened to have a white back to it, so I thought that we were really, you know, I didn't have to decorate that unless I decide to. Excuse me. And then I, you know, had the paper on it, and I decided to go ahead and kind of use a little bit of stenciling into the paper. Sometimes you just don't know if you're going to cover that or not when you work with texture paste and stencils. You don't know. But you can still see some of the dimensions on it, and that's the thing about mixed media, is that it's layer upon layer, and I love doing that. So I have my paper on each one. All the paper was the same, and I'm trying to remember which page. I think it was either page 3 or 8 is what my foundation paper was. And then I just added some glass glitter on there. I added some a little half doily here. I added my little kitty in here. I didn't even look to see if I was on camera. Add my little kitty on here. I added some roses and little pearl sprays and little pearl trim, pearl around here, pearl trim down here. Oops, I dropped her. And a double layer. I did a double layer of laces on here. I thought that looked better. So I did that to all of them. All of them are, you know, the same basic style. They just, some are decorated a little bit differently than others. It's like these two go together, and then these two go together kind of thing. Because on these, I did a gold double layer of the same type of lace, but it's in gold. So, and then I have these little pink flowers on here. So anyway, I did those, and those, I love making those. I mean, those were fun to do. Very enjoyable. But anyway, those are my projects for the month of May. I hope you enjoy them. And if you have any questions, just PM me. You know, let me know that you have questions about something that I did, how I did it, or whatever. And I hope you like and subscribe to my videos, to my channel. Thank you so much, and blessings to you all. God bless.